Hey, hello, beautiful love light. Welcome to my channel, Heart Rhythm Healing. I'm Jamie. I'm a certified Reiki master and self-proclaimed spiritual maestro. I view myself as a conductor of all of the energetics that exist all around us all the time. And that's what I do. I send those the life healing life force energy that is Reiki on through my online sacred healing medicine space, which the link to that is in the description box below. It's the Harmonic Vibrational Attunement Ensemble. I send that energy live in person where we steep and bathe in those energetics, usually for around 30 to 45, 50 minutes. Each and every Tuesday, I call it Tune In Tuesday. And then I also, if you're a part of that group, if you're a subscriber, you also receive access to that life force healing transmission of energetics flowing your way for exactly what you need, specifically uniquely coded for you and your beautiful love light and blueprint every day and whenever you need it. So if that sounds like something you feel you'd benefit from or that resonates with you, click the link in the description box below and come on over into that container. There's also other links if you want to connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. I have my website down there, and also the harmonic.us, which is my own personal online space and group where I have flooded it with high vibrational healing energetics and come in there to do Monday meditative morning and just share memes and ideas and moon messages and stuff like that. So if that sounds like something you want to participate in, come on over to the harmonic.us. But here on Heart Rhythm Healing channel, I've been coming into here to share this Mayan Galactic Calendar, all the things that I am learning about it and kind of just the energetics of each day, just kind of going through the calendar. And then, of course, putting my own unique spin on those energetics and things that are bubbling up through my relationship with Infinite Spirit and just what's on my heart mind to share with y'all. So yeah, we're going to dive in. We flowed into a brand new Wavespell spiral of energy today here on this yellow magnetic sun day that we find ourselves on. It also kickstarts the yellow sun Wavespell. So I'm going to talk about just the different tiers and levels and code keys that are infused into the energetics of the time that we're flowing through right now, breaking it all the way down to the yellow magnetic sun day. And then I read the daily affirmation, which I typed that into the description box. So if you want to follow along with that, you can. And then I also go to astrodreamadvisor.com. I've linked the yellow sun wave spell breakdown for day 1 through 13. And I read from that just to take a deeper dive into yellow sun. And there's a question that's tied to each day of the wave spell for us to kind of sit with and ponder and unpack just the information that question elicits within each one of us, right? If you want to get one of these calendars to follow along, there's a link in the description box below to 13moon.com. It's an affiliate link for Miss Cassia. Miss Cassia's YouTube channel is also linked in my description box below because she is the reason that I was introduced to this calendar to begin with. And her channel is awesome. She's always on point. So I encourage you to check out Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia if you are not already a part of her channel. And if you want to know your own galactic signature. So hi, I'm a white spectral wizard. I almost forgot my tone. I'm a white spectral wizard. I put a link to the 13moon.com galactic signature calculator in the description box below, so you can go find that out. And if you do and you feel moved to do so, I would love it if you would put in the comments what you are. I would love to know what you are. We have, oh my goodness, I'm going to botch this. I know it. I have a red serpent. I think it's a red electric serpent friend who comes in here. A yellow warrior. I think a yellow, I don't remember your tone, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I should go back and look through all my messages and see if I can't keep track. I probably won't be able to keep track. But anyway, I want to know what you are. So please share that with me. But we are going to start with the 13-year wave spell that we are cycling through right now. And it is the White Wizard wave spell. And those code keys So when I say these words, the idea is to just kind of let the vibrational quality of that word move through you and take note, like notice if anything inside of you, the word that comes to mind for me is leaps, right? Like if you lean in where you're like, whoa, there's something in that, like, and then just take note of it, right? So that you can sort of dive deeper into that and see what associations you have with that word, what meanings you've attached to that word, the ideas that come up with that word, kind of all of those things. So that's the idea with me sharing these code keys from top level all the way down to today, because again, they might elicit something different each and every day, which is the point, right? Because we are different each and every day. Every day is a brand new you. Every moment, actually. You don't have to do what you were doing 10 seconds ago. You can completely shift, change course, and be like, no mas. I'm done. Over. I'm headed this direction. I am no longer going to get sucked back into that old patterning. I'm done. And really it takes decision and then stick-to-itiveness with that decision, right? Like, and it's not to say that you're never going to be enticed with that old patterning or fall victim to it, right? Victim. Like fall back into it. And that's okay, because there's medicine and lessons in all of it, especially once we adopt the idea that life is working in our favor. It's working for us. It wants us to grow and expand. But just like out in nature, not everything does. Not everything takes root. Not everything grows. And sometimes we don't either. Sometimes we're late bloomers. That's what I kind of feel I am. I'm kind of a late bloomer. I'm slow to get to the starting gate, I guess, or to the, I don't even know what it is. See, that's me. Like, anyway. The code keys hold value for you, and you will know when to pay attention. So just trust yourself. So again, the code keys of the White Wizard for this 13-year wave spell we are in are enchants, receptivity, and timelessness. And then we're 4 years into the White Wizard wave spell. So the fourth tone of creation is the self-existing tone. And the day of the calendar that we flipped to once we came out of the day out of time was a red moon day. So we have the red self-existing moon year that we are currently flowing through. And the code keys of red moon are purifies, universal water, and flow. And then we have the self-existing tone of creation, and those code keys are define, measure, and form. Come down a level. We're in a 65-day season. We are in the white northern dog season of heart. It's a beautiful invitation to dive into your emotional body and unpack all of the yummy, juicy goodness that your emotional body is desiring to teach you about you, identifying patterns and attachments and feelings and, triggers that we have to learn from them. The code keys of white dog are loves, heart, and loyalty. And then we come down we're in a 52-day castle of time. We're about to spiral out of that. March 27th is when we enter the next castle of time, which I will look is the white northern castle of crossing. So I will dive into that in the next week or two to unpack, just like I did with the red eastern castle of turning. And I'm so thankful that I did that, because I have a much better understanding about the energetics of that. Oh, shoot. This is my child. It's live, right? Hang on just a second. Hey. Oops. He hung up on me. Maybe he'll call his dad. He went to a band assessment today, and so he's coming back late from school, and so I probably have to go pick him up here in the next few minutes. Anywho, pardon me for that. Again, it's live. You got to do what you got to do. My kid needs a ride home. So we'll try and make this snappy, right? Okay, so not that he can't wait. He's fine. They probably have to unpack the bus. I don't know where I was, y'all. Castle, the White Northern Castle Crossing. I will dive into that and learn about it just like I did with the Red Eastern Castle of Turning, which is what we're going through. And yeah, I want to learn more. So, and then I want to share it with y'all. So I'm going to dive into that probably in the next week and come back in here to share that with you. But the Red Eastern Castle of Turning is the idea of tilling up the soil that is the garden of your heart mind so that you are able to plant brand new seeds of intention, and they will have plenty of opportunity to take root and grow through that like tilled up soil, right? And then if you are consciously planting those seeds of intention and you're shining the light of awareness upon them frequently and staying in that space of the emotion and feeling that you want that intention to provide for you, and you really live in that space as if it's already happened, and you give gratitude as if it's already happened, and you are just filled with joy and love that it's all coming into fruition. That is the cultivation of those intention seeds. That is the law of manifestation working at its highest possible caliber, right, or rate. So that's an invitation during this Red Eastern Castle of Turning, is to till up that soil, break apart all those densities, pull out all of those weeds, those patterns and thoughts and ideas that are anchoring you to the past and keeping you stuck. Really like start to break those up during this Red Eastern Castle of Turning. We have, until the 27th. So we have, what is that? 13 more days. So is that at the end of the wave spell? Oh yeah, we'll be entering a new wave spell. So at the end of the yellow sun wave spell, we're going to spiral into the red Skywalker wave spell along with the white Northern Castle of Crossing. So we'll dive into that in 13 days. Then we have the moon that we're currently operating under, which is the solar moon of intention, which I love because right now with the zodiacal year ending, we're coming out of the Pisces season, and Aries kickstarts a brand new zodiacal spiral. So we're kickstarting a new year with the zodiac, and it's bringing in fresh beginnings. A couple days ago, Jupiter was conjunct Chiron. That's all about new beginnings. We have, springtime right now. The full moon in Virgo was about, realigning and stepping into, the newness of who you really want to be and the things that you really want to create. And then we have the equinox, where that's also about, balancing and bringing in like the newness of this time of year. So all of these very like new things happening, which is super exciting. The code keys of the solar moon of intention are pulse, realize, and intention. And then again, we just cycled into a brand new wave spell, which puts us at day 1, tone of creation. So that's why it's a yellow sun wave spell and a yellow magnetic sun day, because the yellow sun is the tribe that is going to allow the code keys to be energetically woven into the next 13 days. But we're here on this first day of the wave spell, which is that first tone of creation, that magnetic tone. So we're going to unpack those code keys right now. So as I read through the yellow sun code keys, remember this is the kickstarting of a 13-day wave spell. So I'm going to read about the wave spell. So it's the start of a 13-day cycle. Each wave spell is a journey through the 13 tones of creation. You can synchronize with the cosmic power of 13 to expand your perceptions of time and comprehend your life's unfolding from a multidimensional point of view. Each wave spell has a specific power and purpose based on the glyph aligned with tone 1 that brings an energetic focus to the entire 13 days. It says to see page 3. I gotta get my other calendar. I'm curious what it says on page 3. The entire galactic matrix can be understood as a series of 20 wave spells, one for each of the 20 glyphs. Each wave spell has a name and focus that is determined by the glyph that aligns with tone 1. For example, the white dog wave spell, as shown above here. So this is the white dog. Carries the dog's energies of love, heart, and loyalty as the focus for the 13 days. So that's the focus. The focus of the next 13 days will be the code keys of the yellow sun. And we flow through again, right? Every 13 days, we repeat the tones of creation. So yellow sun. Oh yeah, today's also one of the 13 clear signs of Votan. So there are 13 specific dates or energies which were carved into the ancient tomb of Prophet Votan, the chief time engineer of the classic Mayan era, sage king of the Yucatec base, Nachan, House of the Serpent. These dates recorded auspicious occurrences during his lifetime and may signify potential synchronicities to unfold in our current day. We are reminded that 1320 radial time unifies past, present, and future. Each of the 260 kin serve as memory storage units, granting us the ability to access or seed information. When the daily calendar lines up with one of these 13 codes, tune into the special magic of these signs and see what you can decode of their relevance, whether personal or planetary. And so something else that I thought was really cool is that, again, as we flow through the equinox, right, we're coming into more light. So on the 20th, we have the same amount of light as we have nighttime, right? Daytime is nighttime. But after that, it's slowly going to start moving toward more and more light. So I thought it was really cool, like a cool synchronicity and alignment that we're flowing through that equinox, moving toward more sunlight as we're in the yellow sun wave spell. I thought that was pretty cool when I put that together this morning. So again, there's some, what do they say? There's special magic within this day, this yellow magnetic sun day. So maybe that will pop up for you. If it does, please share in the comments, whatever, you're kind of, for me, it's this notion of the sun, like the sun, that synchronization and the newness, like the newness of springtime, the newness of the new zodiac. We're going to flow into Aries and kickstart that. And the new beginnings with Jupiter conjunct Chiron, and also this 0 point and 20 point, which I'll get into for the yellow sun. It's the ending plus the beginning, right? This yellow sun offers totality and emptiness, which I just think is super cool, that's where we're at in this wave spell, in this point in time when we're flowing into springtime, and there's so much growth and regeneration and rebirth, and it's just exciting, I think. All right, so yellow sun is 0, and it's the 0 glyph and the 20th glyph. Yellow is associated with the direction south, and the code key ripens. So something is ripening within you, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically, cosmically, planetarily, collectively, right? Like something is ripening. And if you want to know what that is, I encourage you to dive into that and ask. You will answer yourself. Might scare you a little bit, but trust that answer. The code keys for yellow sun are enlightens, universal fire, and life. The quote comes from Hafiz, Hafiz. It's, quote, "One day the sun admitted, I am just a shadow. I wish I could show you the infinite incandescence that has cast my brilliant image. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being," end quote. Right? That beautiful love light that you are. You just are. That's what you are. You are love light. That's why I call you beautiful love lights, because that's what you are. Love light. Yellow sun provokes us to honor the solar life force that sustains our planetary whole. As our local star, the sun is the lens through which we receive radiant emanations of energy information transmitted from the center of our galaxy, which the Mayans called Hunabku. Let us receive the majesty of this universal fire that it may ignite and enlighten our inner sun, our internal source of divine light. May we awaken to the precious reality of who we truly are, sparks of the same great fire of life which illuminates eternity. Yellow sun signifies both 0 and 20, presenting a union of formless potential and formed wholeness, nothingness, and totality. 0 is empty so that it may hold everything. When we hold nothing, no prides or fears, we consciously merge with life's totality. By releasing all the layers of personal identification and conditioning, we can rest in the sacred emptiness of our essence, pure life. Foregoing the attainment of concepts of enlightenment, we can discover our true nature is enlightened. Let us release the striving for betterment and accept the awesome actuality that already is. Allow the universal fire to burn away doubt and debate. All questions are answered by the searing truth of that which we've always been, the 0, formless consciousness, wholeness. The end quote is by Dogen, a 13th century Zen master, and it is, quote, "To let the self be awakened by all things is enlightenment." So those are the energetics and the power of this emptiness, this formless potential, and the totality, the wholeness of what makes us us, which is that beautiful love light burning, that universal fire that burns inside of you and all around you and flows down from the golden sunlight up above us, that brings life and light to everything on the planet that we call home, our mama. All right. Now we're going to dive into the point of attraction, this tone 1 magnetic tone. The code keys of the magnetic tone of creation are unify, attract, and purpose. All things are the differentiation of one infinity. You are just a unique aspect of oneness. Completely unique, beautiful love. You have your own blueprint. You have your own purpose. You have your own reason for being here. Tone 1 represents the source of creation, the indivisible essence of all that is. In the unified whole of life, nothing is outside of the one. Awakening to the inherent unity of all things can expand one's sense of purpose. We realize we are each an expression of totality, embodying a unique and essential contribution. You are essential. You house an aspect of oneness that nobody else does. And it's effortless for you to do. You might not even be consciously aware of what it is. But I want you to know, beautiful love light, that you are essential. You are needed and necessary. You belong here, and you are on purpose. You really are. Whether you know what that is or not is really irrelevant. You don't have to know your purpose. And the way that I want you to think about it is, I bet that there's someone, maybe some people in your life that you recognize as being essential. And the fact that you think that proves that there are people who think the same about you. And it proves that we are each individually essential. We are all necessary because we're all connected. And if you believe that to be true about others, then it has to be true about you. It has to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't exist within you. So, can we agree that we are all essential? We all need to be here. And yes, sometimes that means that we have to put up with stuff that sucks and it's not fun. And it's hard. And we can do hard things and it strengthens us. We can be in the darkness and we can drop our roots and push up and out of the darkness so that we can see the light. And it takes time and it's not fun, but we can do it. You can do it. You are essential. Again, you have an aspect of oneness that nobody else possesses. And it's necessary and needed, and you do it effortlessly. When seeking our purpose, we find it is alive, encoded within us. It is one with who we are. It calls to us cellularly, and it nudges us through obvious attractions that draw our attention. What draws your attention? What gets you excited? What fills you with joy and bliss? Keep doing those things. Find ways to incorporate them into your life more and more and more. Once we have unified with our purpose, we naturally magnetize that which supports its unfoldment. From the vast realms of infinite possibility, all is attainable. As we open to receive from Source, the Source which provides all, resources and synchronistic opportunity are gracefully attracted. We find that others are drawn to the same cause, and we are never alone on this journey. You are not alone. I am not alone. We have each other, and I want to know who you are. If you want to introduce yourself. Oneness decrees. There is only one moment, the ever-changing now, this divine, generous, present moment, full, pregnant with potential and possibility, y'all. As the now shifts, so must purpose transform as the moment directs. No purpose is too small. Every act serves the grand weaving of reality. In a continuous stream of energy, not a single movement can be insignificant. Ultimately, when investigating what our purpose is, let us know. Let me reread that. Ultimately, when investigating what our purpose is, let us know. True purpose must serve the oneness. We all serve the oneness by serving the now moment with sincerity and heart. Letting your love light shine, beautiful love light. All right, so we are going to read the daily affirmation on this yellow magnetic sun day. It's in the description box if you want to follow along. I kind of feel like my husband went to get my son. I think they left. I hope so anyway. I unify in order to enlighten, attracting life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. Nice. And we're going to go to the Astro Dream Advisor Yellow Sun Wavespell breakdown. The question of the day is, how do I call forth the resonance of my true vibration? How do we do that? I have ideas, but I want it to be whatever comes up for you. So, because what you think is really, truly what matters most, beautiful love light, you know, you are so wise, and it's all encoded in you. So think about it. How do you call forth the resonance of your true vibration? What are ways that you can go about beginning to do that, setting off on that path, finding the ways to call forth and discover your true vibration, right? Yellow sun qualities: illumination, fire, cosmic or Christ consciousness, bliss, union, wholeness, unconditional love, crown chakra, ascension, solar mastery. That's cool. Language of light, ecstasy, limitless bliss. Yes, please. Enlightenment, universal fire. Discover the simple secret encoded in yellow sun's star glyph. So let's take a look at that, shall we? Doop. Right here. You are unconditional love, the stone of indestructible liberation. Can you give me just a minute? Yes, you may. Radiate that knowing in all your thoughts and actions. Love all of creation. Join the dance of light, the fundamental constant of nature, and shine forth the clarity of your true essence. There is great power in simply identifying with the light. As above, so below. You are in God, and God is in you. As you express unconditional love, you become more than you previously perceived yourself to be. You become illumined, the full manifestation of your divinity. In the embrace of your humanity, accept yourself and others unconditionally. Magnify your full presence. Yellow sun will come in myriad forms to assist you. Be limitless. Accept and understand the nature of judgment, fear, light and dark within yourself and others. Love and accept yourself and others as you are, freed from previous boundaries. You are the dawning of the solar age. As you move toward your core of light, you will find a clear light awareness that is innately innocent. In this place, the mind is restored to its original state of receptivity. Okay, which is cool because we're in this White Wizard Wavespell, which is one of the code keys is receptivity, right? Clarity and freedom become expressions of being, and bliss becomes the body. At this core of light, a new reality is born, may it be, from the union of the sacred masculine and divine feminine is birthed the solar androgyny of cosmic consciousness. So beautiful, this yellow magnetic Sunday that we find ourselves upon, this welcoming in of the solar age. I don't even know what that means, y'all, but I'm here for it. Maybe the golden age, like this golden light, the crystalline light grid that's being built here on Earth, and the light workers who are rising up in love and light and freedom and sovereignty and truth, right? Like all of this, just this beauty that's expressing itself. And I'm so happy and thankful to be right here, right now in history, flowing through this time-space continuum, dimension continuum, right along with you, beautiful lovely. You have no idea how much I just love and appreciate that you're here. If you're getting value from these videos, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, if you would hit, tap or click the thumbs up, if you would share it with people to get the word out there that these exist. To click the bell if you want to get notified when I go live, to comment and let me know things that you're thinking, things that have come up for you, what you're learning about, maybe resources that you've tapped into to help dive deeper into the Mayan Galactic matrix of time, right? Like I'm down for all of it. And I just Thank you so much for sharing your one most creative and precious gift that we have to gift to one another, which is your time. I so appreciate you, and I just love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for being a part of this community and helping me get it started and off the ground in all the ways that you do. And again, it's just by being here. I just freaking love you. And until we meet again, beautiful love light, please, please go shine that love light out into the world, your purpose, effortlessly. You don't even have to know what it is. Just be you, authentically. I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye.